Sesame Street, Grover, and the Everything in the Whole Wide World Museum, featuring Jim Henson's Muppets, a Random House picture book written by Norman Stiles and Daniel Wilcox, illustrated by Joe Mathau, featuring lovable, furry old Grover, narration and voices by Speaky Geeky and Geeky Juniors, Mr. Geeky. Hello, everybody. Oh boy, I'm going to see everything in the whole wide world. I cannot wait to see what is in the first room, things you see room, the things you see in the sky room, the things you see in the I cannot read that room. Wowie! This room is certainly full of things you see in the sky. Look at all of those wonderful things up there. Do you see the sun? Do you see the aeroplane? And my friend Oscar? Do you see the cloud? Do you see the balloon? And my very good friend Ernie? Do you see the star? Do you see the rocket carrying my very good friend Prairiedon? Do you see the bird? Do you see the moon? Good job, everybody! Oh, boy, what a mistake I made. I was looking up. I will not look up anymore. Good. In this room, I do not have to look up. Everything is on the ground. The things you see on the ground room. Do you see the puddle? Do you see the ants? Do you see the worms? Do you see the manhole cover? Do you see the mushrooms? Good job, everybody. Oof! Looking down is not much better than looking up. Things you see on the wall room is next, but let's look first at what is in this room. Can you find the pile of dirt? Do you see the groundhog? Do you see the snakes? Do you see the please keep off of the grass sign? Do you see the flowers? Do you see the pavement? Good job, everybody. Okay, let's look in this next room. Oh, this is better. Everything here is on the wall. I will not look up. I will not look down. I will not bump into anything. Do you see the clock? Do you see the mirror? Do you see a diploma? Do you see the bookshelf? Do you see the window? Do you see the painting? Ah! The things you see under the water room. Splash. Boom. These are all things that belong under the water. Gasp. Except me. I am getting out of here. Do you see the octopus? Do you see the fish? Do you see the lobster? Do you see the clam? How about the scuba diver? Do you see the shell? Do you see the submarine with my friend Cookie Monster? What about the bathtub stopper? That room was very interesting, but a little too wet. Oh, look what is in here. The long, thin things you can write with room. I am so amazed. Just look at all these long, thin things you can write with. Do you see the pen? Do you see the chalk? Do you see the pencil? Do you see the brush? Do you see the crayon? Do you see the quill? No. This carrot does not belong here. It is long and thin, but you cannot write with it. I wonder where it belongs. Aha! This is where it belongs. In the carrot room. There you go, carrot. All the vegetables in the whole wide world besides carrot's room. I did not know there were so many vegetables in the whole wide world besides carrots. There's spinach and broccoli and eggplant and radishes and squash and beets, and cauliflower, and onions, and potatoes, and cabbage, and turnips, and lettuce. I wonder what is in here? Things that make so much noise you can't hear yourself think. Gong, ring, honk, honk, honk. You know something? I have seen lots of things so far in this everything in the whole wide world museum, but I have not seen everything in the whole wide world yet. Things that make you fall, Hall? Isn't that interesting? Whoa, roller skate, and ice, and soap, and whoa, banana peels, and what? I'm getting a little tired of the things that make you fall, Hall. The Hall of Very, Very Light Things. This is wonderful. Everything in this room is very, very light. There has been some mistake. This big rock is not light. It is very, very heavy. So it does not belong in this room. I will take it to where it belongs. But before I do you see the feathers? Do you see the leaves? Do you see the powder puff? And the dandelion puff? What about the cotton balls? And the bubbles? And the paper airplane? Oh, and there's butterflies. Good job, everybody. Aha, the room it belongs in is this way. Oh boy, carrying a heavy rock is not easy. It is no use. I cannot hold it any longer. Help! Wait for me, big rock. Crash. Phew, I did it. Now everything is perfect. The hall of very, very heavy things. There are heavy bricks, an elephant, a hippopotamus, a trailer truck, a snuffleupagus. Oh dear. Oh goody, I like to see people being tickled in the things that can tickle your room. Ah! Wait a minute. It did not say I would be tickled. No more tickling. Stop, please. I cannot stand any more tickling. I'm getting out of here. There were feathers and a dog-licking foot and hands. I am so sorry. That is all the tickling I have time for today. Excuse me. I have a very important job to do in this room. The things that are cute and furry room. I am so proud. There's a squirrel. There's a bear cub. There's a bunny. A puppy. A kitten. A lamb. A mouse. And me, Grover. You know, I have seen many things in this museum, but I still have not seen everything in the whole wide world. Where did they put everything else? Aha! Everything else. Look at this. Buildings, bushes, windows, mountains.